I'm Paul Winstonley.
I've walked the length of the Amazon and survived on a desert island.
I've been about a bit. I'm the only man in the history of mankind that has swum across the Straits of Johor.
And I'm back out on another little camping mission. I'm just in stealth mode at the minute, just on the path where I was meant to be going. There's lots of gangs of lads on them e-bikes flitting about, so I don't want to turn up at the camping spot while they're just there, so I'm just having a minute. So I've been down here this afternoon with Michelle, went for a walk, even built myself a little fire pit, so should be a good chill out now, this. As you can see, been sparing, got a bit of a thick lip. No better at my age, shall I? But there you go. So I'll join when I get back at camp. Only half an hour. It's about 8:30 now, so we've got a good hour to deal out yet. See you in a bit. This is where I'm just sat chilling out for half an hour. I'm going to be heading over there in a bit. So where I'm going is what's left of where the cooling towers used to be. Back in the day, it's one of Wigan'S most prominent landmarks. This. It's two big cooling towers. They got demolished in 15th of January 1989. I was still at school then. Just a little pup. All that's left in here is a big concrete base of one of them. The other one is overgrown apparently, or it's underneath rubble and that's all been overgrown. So I'll be where cooling tower number 1 was. I'll put some pictures on later of these and a few videos of them being demolished. I'm making my way to camp now. Like 10 to 9 now, I think. Only a 5-minute walk from where I am now. I've just got a lumpy channel of water there to my right, and you found a way across that. There's a path that was across. Like I said, I've been here earlier with Michelle, out for a little walk. Had it in the back of my mind, I'll have a meet for a camping spot and find a belter. Got a big concrete seat, so not needed to bring my chair. Built myself a perfect little fire pit, little windshield on it and everything. I'll wait till it goes dark, I'll wait maybe 10, half 10 before I light a fire. I don't draw too much attention to myself. Coming up to a main path here now, so switch off, I'll switch about when I get near to where I'm going. And literally 2 minutes later I'm here. So them little e-motorbikers have done one. As you can see, all the left now is a big concrete base. You'll see that it's round. That circle of trees in the middle would have been the dead centre of the cooling towers. Fire pit and my seat are just over there. Back in there, this would have been a cooling tower going up 315 foot into the sky. People have made a bit of a skate park here during lockdown. It's not lasted long. Here's my concrete seat. That's my fire pit. I've even collected a little bit of wood this afternoon. Well, bob cap's gone on, jacket, Jumper underneath. It's got a bit breezy now. It's about 9 o'clock now. It's just cooling down. Don't know if it's going to rain tonight. The sky is, yeah, a bit cloudy, but saying something like 10% chance of a little tiny bit of rain, so we might get away with it tonight. But I'm going to set my hammock up somewhere in trees there. I'll find a spot. I'll have to snap a few bits out of there. Just, maybe right behind me there. Find a spot. Just get it slightly out of way so I'm not unsure if ever lying. So should be a chill out now. It's just a bit of an exposed spot this. But found it and found that concrete there that I thought I'll do for building a fire on. Then I've built them sides up there. I thought built in I'll do for me. Got a bit of food for cook, I'll show you that in a bit. Got a grill thing that I bought from the range. I'm going to put her on top of the fire. I've not brought my cooker again, but I have brought a lighter this time. I went camping about a week ago and didn't take my cooker. Forgot to take a lighter and it just couldn't keep my food, couldn't do anything. So I didn't even bother putting a video of that up. I must have spent an hour trying to make a fire, I was trying all roads. Needless to say, I didn't make a fire, so that was it. I just went to sleep and went home in the morning. Job done. So this one, I should be cooking some nice food on that fire pit later. So for later, I've got chicken drumsticks. I'm going to put some seasoning on them later. I've got some lamb kebab skewers. 4 cans of Carlsberg. I've already supped that, whatever that was. 5%. Ooh. So wait at least another hour yet. Maybe go on a little wood collecting mission in a bit, get a good stash. Get that glowing. And then I've got some crisp as well for later. And then got this grill plate. Only about £3 that from the range, so hopefully I might have to make that a bit narrower, then I can sit this on top of it, who knows. I'll adapt it, I'll sort it in a bit. Let's go on a little mooch about before it was darker. Get to see the edges of the cooling towers here. Oh, who knows, was they double layered? That was the inner layer, that was the outer layer. I suppose it makes sense with the size of them. Well, that looks very straight, hasn't it? No, that's a straight bit, that. This is definitely the round bit. Yeah. Another mooch round. Plenty of these like panels like that. I don't know. Can't see it being made out of something so thin. It's a lot chunkier than that. I don't think them trees in the middle are big enough to hold a hammock. No. Sort of struggled to grow on the concrete there really, but we're either growing in a perfect circle. There's something about this bit that's holding a bit more soil. See, there's moss growing on this bit. People have camped out here a lot. I think a lot of people came here in lockdown. Yeah, maybe some just camped in the middle of there. There's a few sort of slightly chunkier trees there maybe, but I think I'll get myself tucked away in edges. Maybe tucked away, set my tarp up, get all my gear underneath it. Maybe back in a back corner like this actually. Yeah, maybe just off the path would be better. People turn up in the morning, they'll not notice me tucked away. Suppose I'm better finding somewhere now before it does go dark. Maybe that tree to that tree. It's doable that actually, if I get rid of that branch there. It seems destructive, but it all goes back. Yeah, that could be a possible one, that. That'll actually do me from that tree there, get it high enough up to either that there or one of the branches on that big tree. That'll do me. Get myself further back and see how much out of the way I'll be there. Yeah. Green rope, my hammock's a bit turquoisey, but yeah, the night here, yeah, nobody on there. So I can have a good lie in it morning. No problemo. Sit out at the camp till after o'clock, chill out, cook all my food. Nothing. The fire pit has now been adapted. It was the full width of that at one time, but I've made it so I can fit that grill thing in. So I'll be cooking my food on that later. Chicken drumsticks, lamb kebabs. Got a good stock of embers inside there. Should be nice and windproof, that. Should be bob on that. I'll have to slide that out maybe while I'm making the fire. I don't know. I might leave it in actually. Just leave it there. Very it, won't it? It's 10 past 10 there, so I've set my hammock up. I'll go and show you it. Get my head torch on if I can. Got it? No, that's not it. That's it. It's well hidden because I can't see it. Even in daylight, I don't think it's visible from outside. Got my tarp up. I want bungee cords. My hammock up there, middle. Should be right. A small chance of a little bit of rain. That might let a few drips in. That end will be okay, so I'll put my head at that end, I think. Feet there. Right. Yeah. And I've made a bit of an alteration to the fire pit. I'll be well out at 8 morning. Talking from there and up there. Yeah, won't be seen there. So I narrowed it down a bit since I fit that grill pan in. I've stuck a lid on it now because the clouds were looking a bit dicey up there. A few bats flying about there, I don't know if you can see them, yeah, there. I'll put a lid on, so if it starts raining when the embers are in, I can still cook on it. And it's almost like a little pizza oven, that, isn't it? Could maybe adapt that in the future or make another one somewhere else. Well, I think I'll go on a little wood collecting mission there. Get this fire in, the gun, nobody else here now. It's about 10:15 now. Collect a few big bits, get it rolling. There's a lot of birch wood round here, so it shouldn't be too much trouble getting a fire, really. Collect a few of these bits here. Oh, they're all nice and dry. Snap all these up. That's a good one. It's 10:30 now. Let's get this fire going. That's gonna be it. A few firelighters in there. That shouldn't be so too bad. It's gonna have to burn till it's gonna be midnight before I can cook on that actually. Because I've built some embers up, let it die right down. I should have brought some spray oil really to spray on that metal. Yeah, that metal is going to be mental hot. I'm going to put the food on it, it's going to stick. I'm going to have to turn it immediately. But if it rains, that should stay in. That's a proper fire pit. That. Well, it started raining, so I've got under my hammock. I've dragged all my perishable stuff under the hammock. I'm going to nip back out, stack that fire up. It should be okay. Hopefully it'll blow over. For now, I've got all my electrics and here, so great. Yeah, little hammock set up now, bob on. I'll be snug as a bug under here. I'll be out at 8 morning. I can sleep in till dinner time, whatever. No rush get home at morning. Night do tomorrow. Right, let's get this fire built up. Turn that mat over. Oh, you could probably cook on that now, but I'll get a bit more embers. I'm just sheltering it took rain a bit. And I'll set up here now. Morning. I best get up and pack away. Can't even make a breeze this morning because I've not got my Tika, so let's get packed away, get the hell out of here. half-9 now, so I've had a good lie-in. I picked a good camping spot there, because from out here, can't be seen at all. Even from here I wouldn't know what's behind there. I brought a flask of hot water, but that'll be cold by now, I think. So I'm just going to get all this packed away and get the hell out of here. Glad it stopped raining. There's a path right behind me there. Don't know if I can be seen from out there. That's me all packed away now. So the hammock was there. Done dusted. Well, that's it for this one. It's about time I got home. Right, knocking on for 10:30, 11 o'clock now. So, thanks for watching. I'll leave you with some footage of these cooling towers getting demolished back in 1989. Right where I'm stood in the centre of them.
Hundreds of local people gave up their Sunday morning lie-in and turned up early to bag a good viewing position for the most spectacular free show possibly ever seen in Wigan. The cooling towers have dominated the Wigan skyline for 40 years, but the council wanted the site cleared to make way for a new multi-million-pounds business and leisure park. The honour of sending 40 years of history up in smoke fell to the young winners of raffles held by local charities. 19-year-old Leslie Ann Booth was first to take the plunge. Minutes later, 13-year-old Simon Tyson and 15-year-old Gail Pounder consigned the second tower to a similar fate. Once the site's been cleared, the council will press ahead with its ambitious redevelopment scheme, which it says will become one of the biggest attractions for commerce and tourism in the north of England. But there are perhaps those who prefer the skyline as it was.
The magic of television. Now the weather with a view of...